Hello, beautiful souls. Coach K here, and I'm going to do a tarot reading for you. For those of you that may not know about me and who I am a holistic counselor, life coach, energy healer, the mind and body practitioner who, how can I say this? My goal is to help you mind and body connect, be coherent, so that you have space for spirit to move through and help to guide you in this life. We have so many things that can help us. We have astrology, so much information. We have uh, astrology. So I really do encourage you to do birth charts and connect to information that is designed to help you in this life. We also have tarot. We have these cards that help us on the ground to convey messages and share messages that spirit inspires. So today's message, if you're here, it's because this message is for you today. Okay, so today I'm using this deck, African Goddess Rising. Beautiful deck, love this deck. So let's see what spirit has for you today. And as always, I've protected the space, and we only encourage positive energy, love, and light energy. All right, so let's see what comes out for us today from Spirit. Today's wisdom. Definitely sure, Spirit. Okay, so we have two today. And I encourage you to connect to which one resonates with you today. So the first we have is Mami Wata, Naked. Take a look at the card. Number 30. And then we have Satira Raisin, number 17. Raisin. That's beautiful. Beautiful images there. Before I read this, I am getting information from Spirit that is saying that this is something that you're struggling with. And this is the guidance moving forward. I'm going to read them. Let's get into them and see. Okay, so the struggle or the challenge may be of recent. Okay. Mami Water, goddess of emotional nakedness. Mami Water and her sisters live in the Ikpoba River in Benin City, Nigeria. But the ancient mermaid goddess is her own global pantheon. Mami Wata influences emotions and gifts her followers with clairvoyance and healing powers. Okay, I'm getting guidance as I read, but I'm going to read directly from the book and then I'm going to share what Spirit's wanting to convey. Hide no more. The emotional nakedness you avoid is your superpower, not your shame. Okay. The embodiment says being emotionally naked means being vulnerable enough for the real you to shine through. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Practice being transparent. Start with the people closest to you. Say, I haven't been showing the whole me, but I am starting today. Have the courage to feel and express your feelings without people pleasing. Ooh. Speak your truth, share your story. Cultivate an appreciation for vulnerability in others. Become comfortable with feeling uncomfortable and making others uncomfortable. Ooh, that's a big one there. Become comfortable with feeling uncomfortable and making others uncomfortable. And the goddess declaration. So, what we usually do is you put your hand on your heart, left hand on your heart, and if you really want to feel, embody these words, connect. Say, I have the courage to be vulnerable. I have the courage to be vulnerable. Say it one more time. I have the courage to be vulnerable. So, for those of you, what this is illustrating is that this has been your issue or problem for a long time. Um, Being vulnerable, finding the courage to be vulnerable, and it is emotional nakedness. Imagine when you're most vulnerable, when you are naked, when you are seen, when you are open, and to potential judgments, to potential shame. But a lot of that we hold ourselves, because there's someone that can walk around naked and not feel any of that. So really, it's about what's going on within. This is a very important line. Become comfortable with feeling uncomfortable and making others uncomfortable. It's okay if somebody is uncomfortable because you are setting a boundary, because you are sharing how you feel. It takes courage to express how you feel. So that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing for you. Some people see it as a bad thing. Oh, if somebody else has this intense emotional reaction. It says a lot about the receiver, but what I will say is it's okay to be a little bit uncomfortable. Think about when you receive feedback. It's not always comfortable, maybe a little bit awkward, but it's beneficial. All right. So, for those of you that have had this issue, I implore you to, it's time now to become, connect to your courage and be vulnerable. So let's look at the next card, because it's almost saying that this is going to help you with this long-standing issue. This next card, guidance card. Okay. So, oh my goodness, I just realized, brazen, brazen. Okay, can't make this up. All right. Can't make this up. You really cannot make this up. So, Sitira, look at that beautiful man. Sitira, look at how brazen she is. Here we are. Okay. Goddess of brazenness from Guyana, from the temple warriors, element fire. Goddess Sitara is the energy and spirit of Buxton in Guyana, South America. Sitara is brave, bold, brazen, and barefaced, casting a spell with her hips. And I was just talking about, I gave the analogy of kind of being naked just now, physically, didn't I? Did not did not make this up, can't make this up. All right. Sitara's guidance. Step up. Go for it. Partner with the divine to make brazen choices, and everything meant to diminish you will elevate you. All who mean you harm fall away. Your hurdles are illusions because you are plugged into the source. Embodiment says, make the brazen decision. What would you dare to do if you knew you couldn't fail? It is brazen to be unapologetically you. It is brazen to speak up for someone not in the room. It is brazen to choose a different spiritual path or career than your community. It is brazen to build your family your way. God, goddess, force, energy is brazen. Goddess declaration. So let's embody this, hand on heart, and repeat 3 times. I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. Brazen is that courage, fire. And that's why it's important to connect to elements. And I'm going to um, um, be doing a series on elemental, I want to say magic, let's just call it that, but how we can connect to elements to help fire us. For example, we need to connect to fire to be brazen, to connect to that courage in us to be brazen, to get things done. So I'm going to be doing a series of meditations that can help you to connect to that exact element that you need and for whatever given season or reason. All right. But all of that to say, today, it's really saying to you, and if this resonates with you, find the courage to be you, and be emotional and vulnerable. Vulnerability has maybe been an issue for you. And I'm not saying it's easy and there are reasons for it, but maybe the time now is to change and to connect to your courage. So we want a bit more fire activity, connecting to that fire energy. Um, And so I encourage you to do my meditation that connects you to fire energy, or there's a, you know, there's a video and I'm going to be talking about how to connect to fire energy. So if that's you and you need this, connect to that today. Thank you so much. This is Coach K, Self Ease Solutions. Like, subscribe, please comment. Let me know if any of this resonates with you. It's so beautiful to hear and share. All right, take care. Love you all, beautiful souls. Coach K, we'll see you soon. Bye for now.